Woo, baby, I'm sure we have all seen between TikTok and Facebook the situation that went on up at the Silo Square yesterday at Sippin Silo when the 10 beautiful women went in for their reservations that they had made the day before. Let me show you. Okay, so the backstory is that those 3 women right there, along with a group of 7 others, went to Sippin Silo. They had made reservations the day before for 10 of them for a 61-year-old's birthday. Those women all said that they worked for the Memphis Police Department. I think if I heard that correctly. Anyway, so they go into Sippin Silo, and from what I'm gathering, they didn't have a table for them to be sat at. And then I read in the comments that allegedly Sippin Silo said that they don't have the ability to sit a table with that many people, but yet they have pictures on their Facebook page where they have like 20 people sat at a table. Anyway, I'm sure that the conversation was like, what do you mean? And it probably got heated. Look, I probably would have told them to kiss my ass too. Okay, I'm not saying that those beautiful dark-skinned women told them that, but I'm just saying I would have. So anyway, they asked them to leave and that they were calling the cops. So they leave, but they don't leave the area because they say in the video, if you haven't watched it, the ladies say they didn't want to leave because they knew the cops were coming and they didn't want to get down the road and get pulled over. So they decided to stay on the sidewalk and wait for the cops to get there. So then here comes this one, Officer Cornpuff, something like that. I can't remember his name. And he's like being really aggressive with one of the ladies. Well, all the ladies, but one in particular. And he's like, I need your ID. Like gets all up in her like, I need your ID or I'm going to handcuff you and take you to jail. And she's like, no crimes have been committed. Now, I don't know all the legalities of that, but I feel like if no crimes have been committed, why you got to give your ID? You ain't got to. I don't think I've watched enough of those auditors that go around causing ruckuses in courthouses and stuff to know you ain't got to give your ID if you don't want to. So anyway, Professor Cornpuff gets really angry and it just escalates from there. So I'm now going to list right here. That is a list of businesses and places to get coffee and whatnot on May Boulevard. That's the same boulevard that Sippin Silo zone that treated these ladies so terribly. Anyway, those businesses, they stand with victims and not abusers. So while you're on the subject of talking about Silo Square, remember that those businesses, you are welcome there. All of you are welcome there. And so let Sippin Silo have it. Let Officer Cornpuff have it. But those other businesses, they're innocent here and they stand with victims and you. So keep that in mind.
Business.
Okay, so
individuals are cussing and causing a commotion.
we did not do that inside there.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. So I'm here investigating.
We work for the police department too, so that's why I was just trying to see like what is the crime. So we work for Memphis
if
Police
you work
as well.
for the police department,
We work for Memphis
and I'm
Police.
here and I have reasonable suspicion.
You have reasonable suspicion, but you heard our side of the story. You went in.
I'm not gonna. Okay.
You don't have to.
I'm gonna give the orders now. You're gonna listen. That's how this is gonna go.
You can get a lieutenant
I
out
need
here.
DLs from all
You can
three
get a
of you.
lieutenant out here.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, give me your DL or you will be placed under arrest.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, because I'm about to take you into custody.
I'm finna go get my DL, but you're not finna walk up on me.
Oh my God.
And I'm requesting
I need your DL.
And they asked for a supervisor.
Call the station lieutenant. Yeah, because we didn't discuss him inside. We wouldn't ask a question, but because he's Indian and because we're black and it's Mississippi. Oh my God.
Don't argue.
I need your
We'll be there in a moment, Mama.
Okay, if you're walking away.
Okay, we'll be there in a moment.
Because I'm just supposed
We'll be there
to
in a
place you in
moment.
handcuffs.
We'll be there in a moment. I want to upset you. We'll be there in a minute, okay?
Hello, how are you all?
Hey.
Hello.
No, we're not being arrested. We're being threatened to be arrested. Brandy's out here with us, and she's recording. So, but he's not. He said we walk off, we will be charged with I don't even know what the. Hold on.
more. So we're not in here, you know, what time, no, we're not in the car.
Okay.
But we came in and said that we couldn't be seated because they were here before we got here. I said, hey, what's going on? They said that the tables are being reserved for a 7 o'clock party. We said, hey, give it to her.
Okay, no.
It is a lot.
Listen, I am asking you repeatedly to give me your DL and you are refusing to do so.
So, like I said, so when we got
we have
here,
4
she
officers.
said,
That's what's going to happen. If you don't obey law enforcement's
He
orders,
said so. I don't.
we know law enforcement.
For the police department.
Okay, right back.
so anyway, when we get here, we asked, we said, hey, what's going on? Why can't we be seated over there? So he said, you know, per policy, we can only sit 6 at a time. We set a table down, whatever. So we kind of came, we said, hey, they were going to sit down. We just got here. Where could we be seated at? That's when he said, leave, and we're going to call the police. Hold on, let me speak. We're black, okay? Let's start there. I'm just being for real. We're black in Mississippi. We're not going to get in the car and pull off. So we can run the tag, and we work for the police department. We stayed here so you guys can know, yes, we were in there. We asked them questions about what was going on. We're not causing a disturbance. It's not illegal to say a curse word. It's not. We work for the police department. He can't jumping out the car, give me the DL. This is an investigation of a disturbance. You can come out here and ask us to leave, and we're going to leave. We just didn't leave because he called. Yeah, we don't have to come back here. We're aware of what's going on.
And he was.
Threatened to arrest us.
I recorded everything.
It's in the car. I can give you my name, date of birth, and social.
Okay. He's going to get you to write it down, and we're just trying to get you.
And I get it. But he was very assertive. He didn't have to be assertive. He was rude.
And then we asked for a lieutenant 3 times.
We asked for lieutenant 3 times.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happened.
And because we have been
That's beyond what he was doing. He walked up on her like he was going to slam her to the ground. That is unacceptable. Seriously.
Well, we have a
I'm standing
supervisor
down here and had to walk down.
My name is Tiffany.
I'm Brittany. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What was your name? Brandy.
There's no reason, and there's not even a reason for y'all to get driver's license. They were not. They were standing out here when he pulled up. I walked down from the ice cream shop just to see him coming out talking aggressive and turn my cameras on.
Okay. Well, so we get a call and we have to make sure that everything is okay, and that's why. And we have a record. And
this is Sippin Silo.
So we're just making sure, you know. And so we wish that happened. Very, very sorry.
Yeah, that's I can't.
My first time ever having to run with you all. You know, this is crazy.
And something like this.
For something like this,
I don't even want him back over here. He don't need to be back over here.
He's going to be.
I was trying to get my
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm the primary officer here investigating this call,
I'm not even talking to you. The way you walked up on that young lady, please.
The way I walked up on her.
Yes, you did. I have it on video.
I was about to place her in handcuffs because she was refusing me.
She had no reason to even
me her
give you her DL.
Yes, she does because
she was standing out here.
Okay.
Let him have the floor.
Yeah.
So instead of putting her in handcuffs, I did her a favor and did not do that. So yes, I walked up on her.
Down is because these people came up. That is the only reason.
That's cool.
That's over and over while you were walking away. She comes over here. You were acting like she was going to pull something out of her bag.
Are you involved in this? Do you need?
Oh, I'm involved. As soon as you came out yelling, and I'm sitting here.
Yes, it's on video.
It's on video.
Okay. Cool. All right, so Miss Sellers, you have been banned from this business. You're not allowed to come back. If you come back, you will be arrested for trespassing. Okay, you're free to go, ma'am. Miss Wilson, same goes for you.
I would never come back here.
You've been banned from this business.
Not a problem.
You come back, you'll be arrested for trespassing.
Never come back.
Okay,
Terrible
thank
service.
you. We're still waiting on this.
Terrible customer service. And they living a birthday party. Like this is my mother's birthday. And
We don't even come to this line. We were never the last option.
What was the wrong thing?
so we had questions about and so we called yesterday and asked about and we had to make reservations.
Okay, thank you. Miss Smith, you have also been banned from this business. If you come back, you'll be arrested for trespassing. All of you are free to go if you'd wish to do so. If not, you can wait to speak with the lieutenant if you wish to do so. Okay. I mean, if they want to come, they are I'm gonna check with them, see if because I don't.
and he was calling, and they were like, "No, we're Mississippi. We don't have to give your license. There's no crime scene. Nothing has happened." She was standing over to the side.
I was trying to unzip my bag.
You call Lieutenant.
You want me to call the
Yeah, just because he called me. Just say what do you need.
Sure. All right. Did you want me to tell you the deal with them?
I'll come over in a second.
Charges? Okay.
I'll come over in a second. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy.
No problem.
So, Granny, are you just a supervisor?
I am.
Okay.
So we asked for a lieutenant. So and he wouldn't.
We get
Right
the chain
now,
to come in.
yeah, absolutely, and but so there's two of us on, and it's a big.
Where did you park? Where did you ride? Oh, I'm around with you.
If there's any video that needs to go viral, it's this one. Share, repost, all that shit. So this family, B. Hall Buffkins from this Facebook page here, they had a party at 10 that they reserved at this winery called Sippin Silo. This is Sippin Silo right here. They were doing it for a 61-year-old's birthday. When they got there, they received bad service and they refused to service the group of 10. Mind you, they called and reserved. They knew they were coming. They knew they were coming. And when they pulled up, they denied them. Just out the bat. I mean, I don't know, maybe because it's 10 black women that walked up in a winery. I don't know. Could that be the reason why Sippin Silo, why you reserve service? But that's neither here or there. So then they proceed to call the police. I'm going to show you that footage right now.
I'm telling you right now, give me your GL or you will be placed under arrest.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yes, because I'm about to take you into custody.
I'm finna go get my DL, but you're not gonna walk up on me.
Oh my God.
And I'm requesting.
I need your DL.
And they asked for a supervisor.
Call the station lieutenant.
I don't care what anyone says. Weaponizing the police on black people is genocide against black people, because you know the police is very trigger happy when they see us, and you know the first thing they want to do is kill us. So anybody, or especially any business that weaponizes the police on black people because you refer service to these people because simply they're black, and then when you got told about yourself, you want to call the police and weaponize the police on them, you deserve to have your business shut down. This place needs to be boycotted immediately. What? They need to be boycotted immediately. There's the phone number. There's the address. You know what to do.
Mississippi, come on to the front. Yes, you're on the docket again. Sippin Silo. Sip, silo, sip, and silo. Let's talk about it. Ladies went there, looked like me. They was waiting on their party. They was gonna have a total party of 10, a party of 10. Sippin Silo, stay with me. Right here. And those ladies was refused service. Allegedly, I'ma say, because of what they look like. The owner name, Kevin Patel. Let me take my motherfucking glasses off for you. So they call the po-po, the po-po. The po they are, the least I motherfucking care. But this police officer was out of line. Sippin Silo, you gonna be shut down like right today. Not tomorrow, today. See, those ladies wasn't disrespectful. They didn't make a reservation. So when they walked in, the place was so clear, it can echo. And for the owner to say they didn't have no seats, you know what that motherfucking mean. Sippin Silo, you get a F, nigga. And that's on my motherfucking mama. And the police officer started at one establishment and got fired. And now they hired him on with something else. You know, it's just a good old boy. He 30-some years old, got a lot to prove, right? And he went back to South Haven. Why did they hire him back? Why he got to keep going from precinct to precinct? I'ma say allegedly. Sippin Silo, I gave you a grade, and let me give it to you again. Motherfucker, you get a F, nigga. And that police officer, I'm just saying, they say the police officer has some stalking issues. They was stalking his ex. They can go on and on about him. But why did they hire him back? Why he still need to wear that badge? We got some great officers. We got some fucked up officers. We just want the ones that gonna do what's right. But Sippin Silo, you would never ever see anybody in that place that look like me. You're closed. You're kapush. You're done. Don't look. It's gonna continue to be empty. We shall keep you close. We shall keep you close today. Motherfucker, close Sippin Silo.
Everybody's talking about Sippin Silo down there in Mississippi. Everybody's getting their rundown on what took place. He had some young ladies that went there. They were waiting on a few other people to come. It's going to be a total party of 10. They were refused service because of what they look like. And just so everybody will know, Kevin Patel, he is the owner of Sippin Silo. He's owned that business for around 2 years. Now, according to one of the young ladies that was there, she said that they waited for the police so they could share the events of what happened, what took place. And instead, they got exactly what the owner, Kevin Patel, wanted to happen. He wanted fear and intimidation, and he got it from this one Ryan Caron. There was no crime committed. They didn't disrespect or they didn't cuss out any staff. Kevin Patel was the one that was hostile. He was the one that was rude from the moment that they arrived. She also said they didn't make any reservations the night or day before. They were walk-ins. They only wanted clarifying questions about the seating because it was half empty. And for Kevin Patel to say that there was no room, did you not say in one of your interviews that you did when they interviewed you about your new business that you can seat 49 people and said you have a space for 35 to 40 people on the outside on the patio? Let alone your first reserved customers were not coming until 7 p.m. These ladies got there at 4 p.m. Everything spoken here on out is allegedly. Now I want to talk about old Ryan here because Ryan, he started out at South Haven Police Department. He left there, went to Olive Branch, worked there for a little bit, and then went back to South Haven. That's why you see him there now. But why did he leave Olive Branch? You see, old Ryan here has some issues, some stalking issues. He was stalking his ex, the same ex where she has a mixed child. Her child is Native American and white. He told his ex that he wanted her to get rid of that child. He didn't want her around. Get rid of her. He said, I want you to have a baby by me so it can be pure. Yep. He also had issues where he was profiling people that look like us. And from what I found out also, he's doing it today in South Haven. That's why you see that cocky attitude up there with those beautiful black women. But yeah, it's time to go deeper into why he was fired from Olive Branch for stalking and all the other illegal stuff that he was doing. Why is that not in his record, or at least not released to the public? South Haven, look like you guys got an issue. I think every case that he's ever been on needs to be reinvestigated. There's some other things, but we'll talk about them later.
So I cannot shrink myself more than this for some odd reason. Sorry, I'm not a TikTok expert, but I just had to show y'all. It's a viral video going around today of a video of a group of women, black women, who were visiting a restaurant called Sippin Silo, but I believe it's in Mississippi. Hold on. Okay, yes, South Haven, Mississippi, at their location. Apparently, they have a bad reputation in terms of staff and black patrons, right? So I'm looking through the reviews. A lot of people are leaving like 1- and 2-star reviews on Yelp. I come across this review where the person said that the cook cooked their food, wiped they behind, and tore up the pieces of the toilet paper and put it on their plate. So I just want to know, like, if you black and you in Mississippi, like, what's it gonna take for you to like get away from them people and like fully understand that you need to be segregated right now? Like, you are not welcome. From the outside looking in, you're not welcome in white spaces. Like, what is the last and final straw for you guys to like get it in your heads? Because I think after Nolan Wells and like the lady being strange fruited last week, what's it gonna take for black folks to like leave white people the fuck alone? Texas, all of that. Like, y'all need to be like, the writing's on the wall. They made their decision to continue to abuse and torment black people in any shape, way, or form. What is it gonna take? That is dookie on tissue on somebody's plate. I would love to know what are, like, is it hyper individualism happening in Mississippi? Like, what? I'm not saying that nobody's doing anything. I'm not saying mobilizing isn't happening. I'm just saying it better be. I'm sorry, but it better be. Y'all better be strapped up and ready to put these people's lights out, because they clearly have no regard for black life. Good luck.
The power of social media needs to be studied. I just saw a video, and it was some black ladies went to some wine and charcuterie place in Mississippi, and the cops are called. I forgot what the story was. But if you check the reviews on TikTok, Google, Yelp, Instagram, they probably gonna close down. The power of social media. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all need to treat people right. Because once something is posted, your ass is grass. But it's a shame. And that, secondly, that officer, I just want to slap him through the phone. His walk, his face, his demeanor, his attitude, like, did y'all see the video? If not, go take a look at it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Furaha. If you're watching me for the first time, thank you so much for choosing to be here today. I'm so delighted to have you on my channel. I'm so excited that you made it here today. I hope to see you a lot more. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing that. Be part of this amazing family, amazing journey, amazing story. And I really do appreciate your time and effort to make it to this point. Now, for people that have watched to this point, I appreciate your time because I know you did not have to, but you did it anyway. For me, for my channel, for the growth of this channel, I really rely on you people watching my videos, sharing them, liking them, leaving a comment. That helps the other person to get the video as well. So anytime that you watch my videos, please consider doing that. If you have not joined the family, please subscribe. If you have, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And make sure to share the video to your friends, family, like-minded people, people that would enjoy this kind of conversations, this kind of talks, and learn a few things here and there, a few tips here and there about whatever is happening with the Black community and the people that are, you know, impacted by these kind of things that we keep discussing over here. Now, there are lots of videos that I have done in the past. If you have just joined us, please go back to the channel, watch the videos that are on there, and purpose to be part of us. Now, in today's video, guys, we're talking about this issue that you probably have heard about it. You probably have already encountered a few videos here and there talking about the same issue. We're talking about white people, Black people relationships, and how Black people are now boycotting white businesses. Now, initially, a few weeks ago, we have been talking about boycotts, and we have been heavily discussing the Black people boycotting the Asian businesses and how that whole ordeal went about, and it's still going on. Now, for those who don't know, we have been discussing Asians, and we're basically talking about Asian Americans, not just Asian in general. Asian Americans have had a very fiery debate and, you know, misunderstanding with Black people, and it got to a point where Black people decided that, you know, enough is enough, and we are going to just boycott these people and let them be, because they have lacked respect for Black people. They have lacked respect for the Black community as a whole. And you see, what pains Black people the most is not even the fact that these people are, you know, disrespecting them. It's the fact that they're using their own resources to disrespect them. Now, Black people and the Asian Americans, you know, they have businesses in the Black neighborhoods. They have businesses in the Black communities. And Black people have always made it a point to make sure that they are not discriminating upon the Asian Americans, because they understand what discrimination feels like better. I think if there are people in this world that know what discrimination is, then it has to be Black people. Now, they have decided long ago that the one thing they're not going to ever do to anyone is to make them feel like they are discriminated upon. Now, Black people will love everyone and everything that is in their way. Yeah. Now, the Asian Americans came to the Black communities and established their businesses. Black people saw that and they appreciated it, and they, you know, just made a deliberate decision to support those businesses. They buy from them. Women make nails from them. They buy beauty products from them. They support their salons and stuff like that, you know, just fully supporting them. But then it got to a point where these Asian Americans started to feel as if the Black people cannot live without them. They started to feel as if it is the black people that need Asian Americans more than the Asian Americans need black people. Now, it is easy for anyone to think that that is true, because when it hasn't occurred to you that without these people, you're definitely not going to be anything much. Now, it got to a point where black people are being disrespected enough, being killed. There are 2 cases of children, black kids, that were killed by Asian storekeepers, and that raised a lot of debate, and black people were furious, they were angered. They made a decision that from that point on, they're not going to take in any more of the disrespect that Asian Americans have to them, and they decided to boycott. That is like 2 months ago, yeah, and they have been doing it, they're still doing it. Asian Americans are complaining about it, talking about they don't deserve it. It's not all Asian Americans that are bad, but you know that when one mango is rotten in a basket, then that is really a portrayal of the rest of you, yeah. Now you just have to sort your own people and make sure that they learn that this was actually a wrong move, and probably apologize to the black people. Now that is besides the point, but I just wanted you to understand the genesis of these boycotts. Now, for the white people, in this restaurant that we're talking about, it so happens that these black women had booked in early enough, and like a day before, and they were, when they now came in to do whatever it is that they wanted to do, they were being restricted. Now, restriction that was not there before, restriction that was not communicated early enough, the restriction that looks as if it's just made up, and it looks as if it's being done because it's black people that are actually in that position. Now, these women were not happy about that, and they decided to put it out on the internet, complain about it, and show the world what is happening to them. Because why is it that white people can be allowed to do the things that they have to now beg to be allowed to do? Something that if it was white people, they would be allowed to just be comfortable, do as they wish in there. But now, since it's black people, it's black women, and they want to have that sense of community for themselves, it is a problem, and they're being restricted from doing that. Now, they complained, and the internet went wild. Black people were very mad at that. They do not want to hear a thing about it, because they know that that kind of disrespect has been going on for ages. It's not everyone that puts out on the internet what they have encountered when they go to places, but some of them luckily do. And it's not news that this is happening. These things have been happening, and black people have gotten to a point where they feel like this is just enough. Yeah, we are not going to deal with these people, and we're not going to give our money to people that disrespect us. As I told you earlier, the Asian Americans even got to a point where they were talking about they don't exactly need the black dollar, and that upset black people even the more. And they went ahead and said, you know what, if you don't need the black dollar, then we're not going to give it to you. Black people decided to go back to their people. They have people in salon, makeup, cosmetics, making hair. They went back to those black people and started supporting their businesses to make sure their money is within, stays within and among them. And that has hit the Asian Americans in the wrong ways. Now they have closed their shops. Most of them are online crying, trying to seek sympathy, trying to make up for everything that they have done. But it's way too late, because black people are already decided, and they have moved away from that. Now, when white restaurants and other places, could be anywhere, churches, businesses, when they're doing things like this and black people are boycotting, you now understand the genesis of these things. It's not usually that black people are just overreacting. It's not like they're just reacting to this one instance. It is something that has been going on for way too long, and they have gotten to a point where they feel like these people are now taking advantage of us. They're just doing things without thinking, because they know that we can take in anything, we can stomach anything, and that kind of comfort is what they want these people to understand, that they do not want that to keep going on. Now guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. You have watched the video, you have heard the story and what was happening over there. Let me know what you think about this one instance. Let me know what you have encountered with people from the other races. You as a black person, you as a white person as well. Let me know what you have encountered and you felt like you're being discriminated upon, and you felt like sure enough, my people need to boycott this and that. Let me know that in the comment section. Guys, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, 90% of my viewers have not subscribed to my channel. Please consider subscribing, be part of this amazing story, amazing journey. I really appreciate each and every one of you for always making time to be here to watch my videos, and especially watching them to this point. Guys, I don't take that for granted. Thank you so much. If you are new over here, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video to this end, and I hope to see you a lot more in the coming days. Thank you so much. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. I don't know what time this video is getting to you, but I hope that you're enjoying the day. You have had a beautiful, fantastic night, day. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, and take care of yourselves. Be kinder to yourselves today.